Hey there people, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be doing a rare thing that is just one video. The reason being I don't feel like doing any work today just because it's an habit. So habitually I am videoing every day. But just like, my mind is somewhere else, to be honest. So I don't want to do any individual review. I have few samples, couple of new bottles that are on the way, which will be, reviewed in few upcoming days. But it's a new month, August. And it's a very awful weather. I keep saying it, you guys might be getting bored, but the weather is so sticky and so humid, even if it rains it becomes worse, you just feel so out of breath. So anyways, I'm going to do a fragrance list which is for mostly colder weathers and people who are having already cold weather since Australia, Canada, somewhere else. You guys can appreciate it. So this is not a fresh list, okay? This is one of my favorite genres, like dark fragrances. Dark fragrances are so beautiful. I really wish I lived in a colder country where I could enjoy these. But sadly, in our country, mostly all year round, we just are, like bound to reach for freshies because it's always hot and humid. Okay. So before the thing starts, just want to say something like I'm in a different zone. I was just having a conversation after a long time with someone over the phone. It's like basically voice messages, sharing. And I feel, like we need that sometimes, like we have some special people, who you talk to and you feel better and you can share some things of yours that, you cannot share with others. So it's a good, phase, about 2 hours we're talking. So I'm in that zone, we talk about music, life, stuff like that. So hopefully we will have friendship always on. So let's start. First fragrance I want to show you, I don't exactly remember all the notes breakdown, but this is one of my older fragrances. This is Ted Lapidus Black Soul Imperial. Okay, after a long time I'm showing this. I seen this fragrance in 2015 or 16 somewhere, like back in Malaysia, the Sunway Putra Mall, and they had this, and then they had Black Soul, not the Imperial, and they had one for women as well, something like that. So I thought, like, this bottle looked really awesome and it smells really, really like my type. Like if you like fragrances like Bulgari's Man in Black, it's not a dupe of any of those, by the way. This is kind of like, like a coffee, dark, like I forgot if even the notes breakdown, but it's like there's this coffee, something rubbery, mysterious, very much like a roasted coffee. And there's this something at the background. I haven't sprayed this in a while because there's no winter. Okay. And you guys know Lapidus and Bogart, they make some quality perfumes. They are extremely potent, man. This is extremely potent, very handsome. If you just want to wear something for the road, let's say you're taking a drive or a ride on your bike, this would be a great fragrance for the colder night. So Black Soul Imperial, check out my review. Very beautiful, amazing fragrance, but not for all. Number 9, it's it's kind of like somehow related to the previous one, but better build. This is Dolce & Gabbana Purum Intenso. This fragrance I sold off once. This is the old formulation. The new formulation, the writings are different, like the placement is different. And this perfume actually goes with my hat, the color combination, isn't it? So I got this recently, by the way. It's like one of the leather textured, I don't know, trucker's hat or something. I forgot the name. But this one, it's like lavender, tobacco, something. The juice color is blue in there. Okay, it's very strange. And this one, it's like a dark take on the original Dolce & Gabbana Purum, which was more into tobacco, some citruses, Amalfi lemons, and then lavender, This one darkens it up. You can definitely smell it underneath this, but there's this, above this, there's kind of like this kind of texture, okay? What I mean by this is like a brown leathery texture, which is dark, but it's very enjoyable, very classy. I really enjoy this in the evening time when it's a little bit favorable weather, okay? Dolce & Gabbana Purum Intenso. This fragrance, nobody talks about, it's a gem. And I think you also get 125 ml with it. Next one, number 8, I'm going to show you this fragrance. Nuit Parfum by Issey Miyake. If I'm not mistaken, I put this one or the other one. I don't know, not this one. I put the original Nuit for men for sale because I have this and I have few more. So Issey Miyake Noir Ambre and then some of the other dark ones from the line, they're exceptional. They don't follow any trend. They don't give any concern to cloning, or inspired something. They just do their own thing. Okay. This perfume is just amazing. It's just so different. This fragrance these are like very masculine and very like, if you sport a beard, like if you have that sort of that look to yourself. and in the colder nights you just put this on. This one has leather, maybe there's some smoke, incense. It's just a stunning fragrance. Imagine like Louis Dissey, Purum had a night version. This is it with that beautiful texture. You see the color? This is how this smells, okay? Like a charcoal, something mysterious, okay? Nuit Issey Parfum by Miyake. So the trend sort of like, it's like linked to each other. The next one I love actually more than the Miyake is this. This is Philipp Plein No Limits, okay? I actually was going to show you my favorite bottle, the Skull, from the same house, but it's like too big bottle to hold. So this actually smells is the same, just that this one is let's say not as potent as the the Skull version. That one is like extra day Parfum or something crazy on steroids. This stuff is also very potent, long lasting. For a designer, I'll tell you one thing, there are a lot of designers out there in the market and most of them are boring nowadays, okay? This is anything but boring, okay? Honestly speaking, if you want to get something unique on a designer side and you think it's really worth the money, this is one of those fragrances, okay? Very beautiful. This is like I forgot the note, maybe there was a tobacco, there was oud, there was leather, something like it. It reminded me a lot of Gucci Guilty Absolute, which I sold off. I don't have it anymore, but a more wearable version. This one has some sweetness to it, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, maybe there was some, was there any apple? This is just so good, okay? When you put this on, you'll see like this is a modern day leather jacket sort of fragrance, okay? For winter nights, this will be a great choice, okay? So this is Philipp Plein No Limits. After that, this fragrance sort of like came up few notches, you know, in the last few months. When I got this at first, you know, I was expecting more from it, okay? I really got this for the bottle, one thing, and second thing, the name, okay? So this one's called Spicebomb Dark Leather by Viktor and Rolf. You see the bottle, it's just like that Issey Miyake bottle, like matte black or jet black, whatever you call it. I think matte black, yeah. And oh man, Philipp Plein No Limits is projecting like crazy. It's like my arm is far, I can smell it so much, okay? So this fragrance, it's a spicy tobacco with a hint of dark leather, which I expected a bit more to pop up, okay? It did not pop up as much, okay? It's like something very close to Spicebomb Extreme, which that one is a hookah tobacco note. This one is missing it. It's like more polished dark leather note on the dry down, and if you really pay attention, then you see the beauty of it. And this one obviously has the spices, the tobacco, all the darkness, and this fragrance actually is plenty nice, okay? Just that I was wearing it in the wrong weather in the summer, so it was not speaking to me. But this is a very stunning dark fragrance. If you really want to get for leather, black leather jacket, try this one on, okay? Spicebomb Dark Leather. So here comes top 5, which I like a little bit more than the previous 5, but they're all good. Number 5, I'm going to show you my scent of the night last night, which was a crazy thing to do. I was just craving for it. I was getting frustrated. Even though there's no cold weathers, I wanted to wear something like this, okay? This is Black Orchid, my favorite Tom Ford. I could show you Tom Ford Noir Extreme, Noir EDP. Those are all good. Tom Ford has some really good dark ones like Noir de Noir. So the Noir concept is very good, okay? Tom Ford makes some great dark perfumes, okay? So Tom Ford has oud wood, tobacco oud, they have Tuscan leather, you know, all those fragrances, right? But Black Orchid somehow from the designer line has that niche feel, okay? Now it's super expensive. It used to be only 120, 130. I have a 150 ml bottle. This one I think cost well over $250 right now. So this one is the truffle smell, you know, it's like dark, chocolatey, and it's very bold fragrance, okay? I had I think Tom Ford Black Orchid, there was a purple orchid or something, I forgot the name, and I did review the golden bottle, but nothing beats this one, okay? In this bottle, the dark ones, this is the best, and the longevity is through the roof. So I just love Tom Ford's fragrances. The quality is impeccable. Check out my review on Black Orchid. This is one of the best perfumes I own. Next one I'm going to show you, I like it more than each of these, like they go one up in the rank. Next one, I need, maybe should I buy a new bottle because these are so expensive now. This is YSL Black Opium for women, okay? And when it's full, you'll see the color of the juice is like very beautiful golden. It's like now low, it's about 25 ml left. So this perfume, I saw it first time I think some 9 years back, okay? And I really got intrigued. I saw this one from the whole line. I saw this one first, then I saw Opium, saw the other ones. But this one, what happened with me is that it intrigued me with this kind of like window sort of a glass inside, and outside is all this, you know, the, what do you call this thing? Glittery thing, and the cap is kind of little. And I was like, what is this fragrance, man? Because I have a thing for, you know, dark, mysterious bottle. This is one of them. And when I opened one day in one of the shops, I just wanted to try it. And I was like, oh my god, you know, it's like I don't really care if it's female, male, whatever oriented. I like the smell. There's a coffee note in there, I think, but it's super sweet. It's syrupy almost, but that, you know, that note that I just mentioned, man, that coffee note, it's just so lovely. And I think it's now reformulated a little bit, and they have so many flankers, but to me, love is love. Okay, Black Opium for me is a beautiful creation. I just love the darkness of it. It's now expensive, but if you can afford it, get anything from Black Opium, you'll actually like it. Number 3, one of my older bottles. This is Prada L'Homme Intense. Okay, this one actually is not as dark as some of the other ones. It has some darkness to it, but the original Prada L'Homme, you guys know, was a freshy, inoffensive, you know, kind of like a floral. Some people say soapy. I don't get much soapy, but I get that iris play. So that is a very inoffensive, subtle fragrance, which, you know, cools you in summer. This stuff takes that DNA to that patchouli and leather level. And when I smell this, this smells in the winter like heavens. This one is very heavy. When I spray this on, people actually smell you like a lot. And they will get whiffs of it. And I am not a shy sprayer. I do spray a lot. So for me, this perfume really did crazy compliments, you know, like from random people, strangers. I wore it like not as much as original Prada L'Homme, because in winters only I wear this. This fragrance is something you should definitely check. Once I heard it was discontinued, but it is, I think, now regularly available. Prada L'Homme Intense is something very classy. I think if you like Homme Intense, Homme Puffa, you should try this one. Okay. Number 2 will be beaten by number 1 today, which is tragic, but that's how I picked it today. Number 2, Blue Beast. There's nothing more potent than Blue Beast in fragrance community. Okay, that's like a common understanding, because this is Interlude, man. Very old bottle of mine. I have about always say 25 ml left. I hardly reach for this nowadays, and I save the sprays for special days. Oregano, leather, frankincense, oud, smoke, you know, the best Amouage ever. I always save. Just now, recent days, I just like Royal Tobacco a little bit more. Okay, but Blue Beast is Blue Beast, you know, like first love, you know, from this house. I did have Reflection Man. This was my second bottle from this house. And made in Oman, you know, they make a difference. So this perfume is like, if you put this on and you, let's say, climbed all the way up in the mountains, you leave a scent trail all the way, you know. That's how I see it. It leaves a huge scent trail. And this is not for the faint of hearts. I think this is scary stuff. But somehow I think this is still a lovely perfume. Okay, just darkness lord, you know, like dark lord. This is what I call this. Amouage Interlude, man, a very beautiful fragrance. Blue Beast for a reason. So what's my number 1 today, which I enjoy the most? You know, sometimes it's not the most bold or the most long lasting. Sometimes it's about what you enjoy and you wore a lot of memories. And personally speaking, I am actually a lover or admirer of sweet fragrances, which has some darkness to it, but which has to be wearable, like Black Orchid, Interlude. Honestly speaking, Philipp Plein, No Limits. I would not pull this off 7 days, like 5 days out of 7, maybe once a month or twice in 2 months. But this one, the number 1 is Valentino Homme Intense. This is the new version, 2021, I think. It's okay. All new versions the same, just the old ones used to be more potent. This one, it's not as dark as some of the other ones here. Okay, this is maybe the least one, the least dark fragrances here, but the emphasis is on dark chocolates, you know. And there's like a Jandua cream or something like this, which was in Valentino Homme original. And then this one has leather, iris. It's like a chocolatey, sexy, sweet, you know, fragrance. If you like to smell like chocolates and iris, this is the fragrance, and leather as well. This is very masculine. It's like Romeo kind of smell, you know. If you want to be a lover, you know, like you want to wear something that you're newly in love, you're dating, this is passionate fragrance. Okay, I just love the creaminess of it all. Okay, it's like mysterious, works really great in cooler, rainy nights, but in high heat this becomes kind of like bitter. Okay, maybe there's a cacao note there, but the reason for this to be number 1, beating the rest of them, is that wearability. This one wears the most, like nicest on me. This and Black Opium, these two, okay, are the sweetest on me. Like I think they go with my skin chemistry, my, you know, complexion and all that. So it spoke to me, right? So Valentino Homme Intense, number 1 noir theme fragrance today. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be back with the regular videos and stuff, but just want to do one video for you, and everybody have a great day. No scare of the morning thoughts today. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.